Simon, a great game today, and ultimately we're disappointed coming away with only a draw against a team that started the day 20 points ahead of us in the league. How do you rate that performance from your lads?
I thought the lads were outstanding today. From start to finish, they put in a really enthusiastic performance and stuck to the game plan throughout. And I think we can count ourselves unlucky, just to come away with a point today. I think they've been in our box 3 times and scored 3 goals. You've got to give them credit. I mean, like I said, Dan Bradley doesn't have stick his chances away when he gets that opportunity to score. But I want to reserve all the credit to our lads in the changing room. I thought they were outstanding today.
And not to dwell on it too much because there are so many positives, but we did look to have the ball in the net early on. It appeared that it was a Fylde player that caused the obstruction on their keeper. What was your view of that?
I agree. I think it looked like the keeper went over the back of his own player and was in some difficulty from it. Looked to tap in and a goal, but maybe because it was so early that there wasn't uproar, but there was on the bench a bit. I thought it was a genuine goal. Questioned the referee at half time, and obviously he disagreed.
Well, when the breakthrough did eventually come, it was Simon Ainge. And again, question marks over, was he onside, offside? He was actually in his own half from where we were on the halfway line. What a goal. He's timed his run beautifully and then finished it fantastically well.
Yeah, I mean, he's had that finish and his second goal, where a lot of players, even forwards who played up there all their careers, can find themselves in positions like that where they've got plenty of time to think about it, almost too much time. But it just looks like he's going to score, doesn't he? I think that's 12 and 8 playing up front, so he certainly answered a few critics there, and he's on the spot again.
It was unfortunate. Again, a decision, a difficult decision for the referee, got Fylde back into the game. It's difficult to see from where we were, but the initial reaction is it would have been hard for the defender to get out of the way of that, and he's conceded a handball and a penalty, which has given them a sniff when they'd not really created much until that point. Yeah,
it was a bit of a blow, because we were looking really dominant and we tried to get that second goal, and but that's football, isn't it? I thought we bounced back well, and it may have been a penalty. I'd have to see the video again. From my angle, it looked an unfortunate one. It didn't look as if it was hand to ball, but it may well have been, and you're a bit emotional, at half time because you're thinking, surely not, we've been that so much on top, but we bounced back from that, and we were in the ascendancy throughout the second half.
So again, looking at the positives, great to see Liam Agnew get his first start for us today. Started in a wider role, but really affected the game when he was coming inside and getting into those really dangerous areas. Similar player to Lloyd Kerry. How impressed were you with Liam today?
I thought he was great. Full of enthusiasm again, and his guile on the ball, and accepting the ball from throw-ins and dropping his shoulder and receiving in the half turn at times. He can see a pass. He can certainly play, and we're just glad to get him.
And Simon Ainge is going to take the headlines again with his hat-trick, but in a season where consistency has been a problem for us, I'm going to mention 2 unsung heroes in Lewis Turner and Luke Shields. Luke Shields was fantastic today, and Lewis Turner in recent weeks has really come into his own. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I thought the whole back four played really well, but looks like Lewis Turner has really taken the handbrake off in recent weeks and is charging on, wanting to bomb on from right back, inside and outside the winger. He's playing on the front foot and had a good game against Brendan defensively and took him the other way as well. So really pleased with him, and Luke Shields just carries on his really good vein of form.
So the 2 guys who missed out today, Danny Ellis, Joe Colbeck, what's the latest with them? Are we expecting them to be fit and in contention for next week?
Well, we did our best to get Danny back in the lineup in midweek. He had an injection at the top of his thigh, but unfortunately the recuperation period wasn't long enough for him to get back. So he should be back involved next week. And Joe Colbeck got injured in an unfortunate incident carrying his partner's shopping from the car. So that was a new one, but really frustrating for Joe because he's been playing really well.
Well, there's no time to rest now. It was an unbeaten February for us, and we've started well today, albeit it could have been a little bit better. How do we keep the momentum up, and what do the likes of you and Thurs and Vil say this week to the lads going into a tough away trip that, again, is a must-win?
Well, I think we've got belief in a system of play. The shape's right for us, round pegs in round holes. And I said before the game to the lads, you know the shape. You've proven that you can win games in it. You've stepped up now today and done it again. I don't want them to take the praise in the right way, not think, oh, we made it, or not sit back and think, we're a great team. And what's made us really solid and good the last few weeks, really effective, is that legwork. So we have to choose to do that legwork week in, week out, and be incessant with that to keep progressing.
Well, Simon, as always, thank you very much, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.